Let Craig finish this point.
I love people, but if you black and an entertainer, I respect you. I respect your struggle. I know what it takes to be you. This is all jokes with me. You know what I'm saying? But I know for a fact some of the jokes I've cracked have stopped me from getting certain opportunities, and I don't be blasting people like, you didn't fuck with me on this because of what I said on 5150 or on my show. I don't do that to people. You know, you got to let the busters and the cowards be cowards. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, freedom of speech is a constitutional right. You don't see white entertainers getting sensitive and all that when they crack jokes on each other. If Craig's a buster, come prove it. Kip, whatever your name is, come prove it. But yeah, you don't see that happening. You got Saturday Night Live. You got entire comedic mediums dedicated to clowning white entertainment
Nobody comes
culture.
at Family Guy, and he makes fun of everybody. He called the bitch from the movie Titanic, that one actor that died. What's that actor who played he was in Mission Impossible 3. I think he played Copetti. He's a white actor. He died. Damn, what is the actor who died name? He had a deep voice. He did that movie Copetti last that I know of.
What that is.
Who was the main bad guy in Mission Impossible 3 with Tom Cruise? Because everybody knows this actor when we saw him. Philip Seymour Hoffman. He said, the Family Guy people said the girl from the movie Titanic looked exactly like Philip Seymour Hoffman. They was like, that was a good acting job by Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Right.
It was nothing else. It was just a joke. But with our people, the insecurity is so thick, even with our beautiful sisters, they think we're trying to drag them by joking. And she used to be on the foxhole.
Yeah.
And this is so true when it comes to you so-called black people. And I say so-called because I know that's a social construct that's used, be as it may. But when did we get to the place where we are so sensitive? When did we get to the place where we are so weak mentally? When did we get to the place where we are constantly wearing our feelings on our sleeves? A joke is a joke. And at the same time, when something is true, we ought to be able to accept accountability so that we can change. But so many of our people, and it's sad to even have to admit this, so many of our people, especially you so-called black men, you're more sensitive than little babies. And you wonder why you can't build something substantial. You wonder why you can't accomplish your goals. You wonder why you can't build legacy. You wonder why you can't build something monumental. You wonder why women, when they get around you, they end up not want to be around you because they sense that sensitivity about you. Both of y'all can't be emotional. A woman is emotional by nature. And yet here it is. You supposed to be a man. Other words, man up. You supposed to be masculine. And every time you turn around, you're sensitive. We understand it from a woman's standpoint. Don't misunderstand me. We understand it from a woman's standpoint, but all at the same time, when you're living your life in the public, you ought to be able to accept whatever comes with that. And I tell you time and time again, fellas, stop being sensitive. Stop being emotional. And women, stop trying to portray yourself as something when in actuality you're not. You're not. Let's get some more of this.
She know how we do. It's not hate.
But if
we don't hate nobody.
If Jamie was saying it, they wouldn't be taking it personal. They'd be laughing. Yeah, see, I come after y'all. I didn't get the opportunity to be in comedy and entertainment in the 90s, so I really don't give a fuck about none of them niggas from back then like that. I tell jokes because I love comedy. Comedy comes from pain. I was raised in a harsh environment, been through some ill shit, so jokes got me to this point in life. I laugh at myself all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, some of the most confident people in the world laugh at themselves.
And to go back to something Craig said, to touch on it, he talked about when he cracked jokes, he know that it done caused a lot of doors to be closed in his life. Well, damn it, so be it. You shouldn't want to walk in doors where you dealing with people that's sensitive. If somebody would close the door on you because you telling them the truth, if somebody don't want to deal with you because you're telling them the truth, if somebody want to try to keep you on the outside because you telling them the truth, that's somebody you don't want to deal with anyway. Why? Because not only is that person insecure, eventually that person will be envious and jealous of you. You hear me? And we know, like I said, I'm an advocate for the scripture. We know the scripture over in Sons of Solomon says somebody that's jealousy of you, they would try to seek to kill you. Why? Because jealousy is as cruel as the grave. You think a lot of people closing doors upon you? You think a lot of people not passing your name on? You think a lot of people that's trying to keep you out of the limelight? You think them people love you? You think them people really there for you? No, they're not, because they are jealous of you because you take your talent, you take your skill, you take your craft serious. You hear me? You take it serious, okay? And because you take it serious, they realize, I want y'all to hear me out, they realize that they can't keep you down and they can't keep going on pretending to be something that they're not. And this is what a lot of people don't realize. When a true talent shows up, when a true gift shows up, everybody that's pretending to be something that they're not, they are exposed, all right? So when you working on your talent, you're working on your gift, you're really good at what you do, people that's jealous of you, people who have been pretending, they're going to try their best to keep you down. They're going to try their best to keep you out of those rooms, man. All right? Let's get some more of this.
So, Darlene, what was you saying? I want you to get your message across. Or are you done with it?
I'm done with it. I didn't even know anything about it. Look, you just walked in here. I was like, wait, hold on. What now?
Look at this. Look at this video. Look at the titties out. Come on now. This is a video of desperation. Look at, you got to keep pulling it up. Stop. Stop acting like we hate you. You hate yourself dressed like that in public. And I just found out who all them women are. I did the research. The Asian girl, who's obviously had work done.
Yeah, she is.
It looked like she had facial work done. That's the broad used to be with Michael Blackson, who got tired because he kept fucking other bitches in front of him. You see that the other girl right there?
That's Tracy Edmonds.
That one we know, yeah.
Okay.
She bad.
Ain't she?
She look natural to me. I mean,
no.
Something Corey said, a lot of y'all didn't catch. These women are insecure. I want y'all to hear me out of this. These women are insecure. When somebody say, well, they look very secure. In order for them to wear something and pull that off, they are insecure because they realize outside of that, they really don't have nothing to offer. They really can't reel a man in. A lot of these women know that men, first and foremost, are physically attracted to a woman, but outside of that, what more do they have to offer? So women always turn to their body. They always seek to prostitute their body in order to get attention, because when you get past the outside, the external, they have nothing internal. And most women, I want y'all to hear me out, most women, when it comes to dressing seductively, when they try to dress in a, what we like to call trashy way, they are doing that. Hear me out. They are doing that because that's the only way for them to get attention. That's the only way for them to get validation. But a woman, I wish y'all hear me, a woman that knows her worth, a woman that don't need validation, a woman that don't need to seek external validation is not going to be dressing in a trashy way like these women are dressing, because they know their worth. They know they are not a concubine. And let me remind y'all, as I always teach y'all, 90% of these women out here, they ain't nothing but concubine. But a wife, she gonna be modest. She gonna leave something to their imagination. But women out here that's showing off their cleavages, showing off their behind, showing off their legs, showing off as much as they possibly can, they are very insecure women.
Got the pictures to prove it.
Okay.
And they don't want to fuck with me.
And see, but here's the...
You don't want to fuck with me. I'll show you how I'll show you what God intended by you.
But and here's the thing.
Let me stop it right there. To piggyback on what he said. A lot of women, this is how you know they are insecure, because like he said, I will show you the pictures, the before after. A lot of these women is turning to all type of cosmetic enhancements, all type of cosmetic filters and what have you, to get all this work done because they are not happy with who the Most High made them to be. I know y'all don't want to hear this. This is why I say a lot of people's insecure. If you're not happy with the way the Most High made you, you are insecure. Oh, man.
right there, how you guys.
And there's one more. That was Kenny Smith, white,
but who
who's trying to get his money.
They shouldn't even care. Who
and
cares?
be without
They're
him.
breaking up.
Who cares that these guys are giving their, you know?
Look at her. Look at that. Look at that. But they respectable. Shut the fuck up, nigga. We was on point with everything we fucking said. That's a has-been picture. Look up what the word has-been mean. Don't play with me.
They're actually.
I keep pointing out, not only are they has-been, but they are very desperate. They are very desperate. I tell you, when that biological clock set in and you hit the wall, I don't care how physically attractive you still appear to be, internally, mother naturally, you hit that wall, and men know that. That's why men end up going after younger women, because they know internally there's something that, you know, give off as it relates to the energy from a younger woman than that which is, you know, up in age. And these women, they're desperate. They're up in age. And this is why they're behaving the way that they're behaving. And they are not respectable. Any woman out here that's acting the way that he just showed in this video, they are not respectable. They are not respectable at all. I don't care what come out of their mouth. Don't pay attention to what's coming out of their mouth. Pay attention to their damn actions, man.
Because I don't hate you. I know you hate Dr. Bryant. I don't hate nobody. And the bitch ain't a doctor.
She's a Dr. Pepper, is what the bitch is.
Right. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Nigga, we finna have fun. If you out in the streets doing that, we gonna laugh and joke about it. And if you get mad, it's a reason you get mad. It's a reason you get mad. But I promise you it ain't because somebody joked about you. It's because there is a whole bunch of women walking around with a thundercloud following them. I'm talking about this. It's like, even when they start coming closer, you know how thunder sound?
We call it a thundercloud, but it's a demon. A demon following a lot of these women, and they very desperate out here. And a lot of you women, this is what you got to understand, and you men too. You can't expect somebody to respect you when you're not moving in a respectable way. And a lot of you guys, you get these type of women and try to put them in a respectable position and wonder why they can't fit the position. You all angry, you all up in a fit, you all ready to pull your hair out, huh? You don't have no ease of mind. You up here worrying whatnot because you took something that was only meant to be fun. You took something that was only meant to be temporary and put in a respectable position when you have seen the signs, the red flags, is that what you want to call it? And it has shown you that this person is not respectable. They're only meant to be a cum bucket, okay?
And you need to stop acting like people are against you. Once again, I think Claudia Jordan is extremely attractive.
She pretty.
She was Miss something. Miss Rhode Island. Hey,
Well, I bet
I
ass.
see why.
I bet ass wasn't a requirement to win that award.
Boy, you a stupid
See, there we go,
motherfucker.
Leah, see?
Craig
But
don't
who-
give a fuck.
I don't
And but
give a
who
fuck.
cares?
I really don't.
And if
Hey,
you're out there and you don't care, especially in your
They
public
slapping
eye,
ass in
you're
the
not
booth.
supposed to be
Acting like, what are we doing wrong?
But can we
You're
talk
not
about
doing
some-
nothing wrong. You're just
And this
doing
is why
you.
I tell you, a lot of these women that act like they don't care, they care. And a sure sign that they care because they don't have a real man. When a woman have a real man, she really don't care about what nobody else say or think about her. These women out here that constantly want validation, that constantly want attention, that constantly got to tell themselves, well, I'm about to get dressed up, I put this makeup on, and I'm about to go out here and see if I still, man, that's not a woman that's respectable. Any woman, and you got the Aisha Currys and whatnot, any woman that's still seeking attention, that's still seeking validation, that still want to be seen as the it girl, she's not fit to be put in no wifey position. She's not respectable. Okay, have your fun and do whatever you're going to do with her. But know at the end of the day, somebody else out there is better.
We laughing and joking about it.
can we talk about something else that needs to be talked about in that video?
What?
Can you bring the video up again? Because we get slack for cracking jokes about homosexual people, right? But they making a mockery of the homosexual lifestyle by acting like they slapping each other's asses.
Look at this.
Being
Look at
flirty.
this.
Real, how come gay
Look at
people
this.
ain't up in arms about this? Play homosexuality. This is studio
Do you
homosexuality. right here.
see this? Will you stop playing with me? I know a little bit about the history behind all of this, and I don't talk
And
about
Craig
that.
made a good point. Listen, and I'm going to have to say this. Romans chapter 1, 2 Timothy chapter 3. Go look at Leviticus chapter 18 through Leviticus chapter 20. It talks about all of this. And you got to realize a lot of these 304s, for the most part, are supporters of this wicked lifestyle. Okay? They are the main supporters of backdooring. You probably won't meet, you know? Oh, man. Should I say this? I don't give a damn. Majority of these so-called black women, there's something wrong with their spirit. And they the main ones that's friends with these homosexuals, with these backdorians. They the main ones that push them, okay? And very seldom would you meet a so-called black woman that's not a friend with a backdorian, okay? In the words of Corey, a backdorian.
But I didn't know there was a video out that was taken down. You got stabbed at, Craig got stabbed at, but it's not like it was some stab where it's like whatever. It ain't shit.
No, I'm a fan of her.
If we was mad at her, we'd be just like her. You understand that?
Exactly.
I honestly am not mad, and please don't go around talk about Corey hate. Corey don't hate people. But the people who I really have a problem with is the effeminate males on the internet who wants to be everybody's friend. Now, them the motherfuckers that I really have a problem with, because they want to say, I can't believe Corey did this and stabbed at them like that. Let me tell you something.
You wouldn't like
Right.
that.
I agree wholeheartedly with it. Most of them slack, most of the backlash I get, it comes from weak-ass men. Okay? Simps. And must I remind you, I'm going to keep reminding you, simp ain't nothing but a woman trapped in a man's body. And these type of men is the ones that are going to fight you the most on truth, going to fight you the most on being masculine, going to fight you the most on standing up for something that's righteous, okay? Because they want to keep this society in chaos. And they want to keep women in chaos, because a lot of these men, these type of men, will not be able to get a woman unless they this way. Okay? So, yes, these weak-ass men, these effeminate men are they are the worst. They are the worst of the worst. I'll play a little bit more of this. I'm going to shut it down.
Corey, normally you go
Take
harder.
that.
I'm saying, like, do you know people will say you are wrong to a woman by being transparent with her?
Right.
If you're being transparent with a woman, the cake mix motherfuckers on the internet are going to say Corey went hard on him. No, Corey was transparent. Actually, Craig started it off. He said it's a has-been picture.
And he's right. The first thing they're going to want to tag you as, he's a misogynist. Oh, we got to take up for our sisters. They always coming for our sisters. No, we don't come just for the sister. We come for everybody. And especially you weak men. In fact, you weak-ass men, you effeminate men, you are worse than some of these sisters, some of these 304s, some of these dots, some of these non-respectable women. You are worse. They are in the position that they are in because you support their lifestyle. So a lot of our content is towards you men who emasculate yourself, you men that reduce yourself, you men that want to go along and get along. We come out against you, okay? But anyway, man, like and subscribe. Peace.